What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Young Dub, man, coming at y'all with another video. This is the long-awaited walk around video that my man Robert Van Hoy has been requesting for quite a while. So since I decided to basically catch up on some things, I decided to go ahead and shoot the video now. Got a little trash pile right there because I decided to redo some grounds, and it's going to be a lot of stuff in this car that's going to be redone. Due to the fact that I was trying to hurry and get it done when it was colder, and clearly that didn't work out. So got this little area right here. I was watching a video from my man Tyler Jolly. Y'all know that's the owner of GP Car Audio, man. I seen where they were working on a Dodge Challenger, and they had cut some stuff into the steel of the frame of that car. So I decided to go ahead and do the same thing, so that's why you see that there. So that's going to be the area for my grounds. Coming over here to the Limitless Lithium. Obviously, everything that y'all see back here is just a test fitment, except for that. That's my power wires. They go around the interior and come down here into the battery. That's the positive side, and obviously this will be the grounds over here. This down here is just a false floor. It's got a little dirty because I've been back here working. That's my little Torx relay thing. So I still got a lot of stuff to do, man. But I think what I'm going to do probably for the next 2 weeks is just go ahead and hammer it out real good, man. Like I said, everything's messy right now, but it's just a test fitment. So I'm just doing a walk around to let y'all know what's coming. So basically, in the next, let's say 2 weeks or so, the false floor, this Rockford may still be right here. I'm thinking about mounting it over there. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see how that plays out. But right now, the plan is to keep the Limitless down here. I got my little vest down there just to keep it from the trunk. But right now, the plan is to keep the Limitless Lithium right here. False floor, it'll be the Rockford, the Dual, and the tar amps. All of my highs amps are going to be down here. So they'll obviously all be running with that Torx relay kit, and all the highs amps will be under my sub box, and then the Orion's going to be kind of floating back here above the Limitless. So that's the plan right now. But like I said, all this and this, it's just test wires, man. And y'all can see back there, 3 pairs of RCAs. We got the Scar RCAs right now are going into the Rockford just so I can test the speakers. These 2 Stinger RCAs, one's for the fronts, the Scar's for the rear, and the other pair of Stingers for the subs. But y'all know the Scar, the blue ones right here, the Scar RCAs will be going into my I think Illis Auto Sounds, whatever it is, my RCA box, it'll be going there. So moving along from the trunk. So basically, as far as the trunk is concerned, that's all going, it's all going sub, Orion, and all the amps. This back here is my rear deck. Haven't got started on that yet, but I'm gonna take this thing out probably tonight and get that going. Y'all see, like I said, I'm just doing test fitments. I got my super tweeters over there. That is the Rockford, not the Rockford, but the Rockville speaker that I use for my test speakers, just to make sure all the amps are working, making sure they're all tuned correctly. Like I said, I mean, I wish I would have been able to get the car cleaned up, man, but it always comes down to time. And even up here in the front, this is another thing where Russian got me. I had to cut, y'all know I got the 8200 here. I had to cut this stuff, the kit, in order to make it fit so this thing could fold in and out. So she folds in and out perfectly fine now, but before she couldn't fold out because of the way that it sits kind of flush down in the kit. So what I had to do is I took a Dremel tool and I cut the rear of this, and it cut some of the stuff, like right here y'all can probably see some smudges, and over here it cut into the kit itself. So it left some black marks on there. So I was like, all right, well, you know, I'll just spray it, and then once I do that, it'll be good to go. Now, the first time I sprayed it, she was perfectly fine. However, that was another one of those deals where it was, I think it was 45 degrees that day. I was like, screw it, I want to paint it. So I did that. I let it dry overnight, and I put this back in on a Sunday, and I hit it with my heat gun so much to the point where my heat gun burned out. So I need to go get a new one of those. But when that was all said and done, man, we talking over 24 hours plus the heat gun, and this paint still didn't dry. So this, like, over here, I had hit it again because I had a fingerprint and all that stuff, man. But clearly I'm gonna have to take it out, sand it down, and respray it, man. But you know, that's just part of the game. With a lot of this stuff is going to be redoing because unfortunately I decided to rush it. And those are my USBs down there, along with the Bluetooth microphone. I got some Chevy, they're like the cup holder things. I don't know if y'all on Instagram, but these are the Chevrolet, like you shake them and they light up. I haven't charged them in probably a week or two, so they're dead, but I got to charge them. This here is my bass knob, the Big Crit Slam Panda bass knob. She's still in plastic because she's not hooked up yet. I know I try to do everything Dub Edition around here, so there's another Dub emblem. And then, of course, for the front doors, this is what the Rockville speakers like this ball to be going in this door, and obviously on that door over there. So that'll take care. As far as the highs, I'm gonna have the 2 Rockvilles going here, and then I plan on doing an Orion Super Tweeter over there. And I'm using one of my spare phones to do this video, man, because I ain't been here this weekend, so the freaking battery on my camera is dead. And this is up front, man, so I'm hoping all of this is coming through based on the fact that I'm doing this on this phone, man. But this is the Kinetic battery up front. Hopefully, I don't know if y'all can see that. Basically the way I did it, Vic 3 upgrade, that'll happen next week. Factory alternator is down there. I don't know if that's gonna come through on the camera, man, but it's right there. That'll be taken out this Saturday. I already talked to my guy last night. We're gonna take that out next week, and we'll go ahead and put the excessive amperage in there. But y'all see that right now. I'll try to get over here so I can see it. Right now, this is the factory negative or ground wire to the car. This is the factory positive. Right now, those are standing there, obviously, so I'll, you know, be able to start the car up, man. But did do some bits of the Big 3 upgrade. Right here and right here, that's going down to the motor. Hopefully y'all can see that. That's my motor's ground right there, so I went ahead and ran those over. As far as the positive connection and how these are going to the back, Kinetic 1200, this is a Rev 1200. Going obviously running into my lithium, man, but this is where I start my positive, come around here. Ran the fuse holders right here on top of the fuse box. I did this maybe last fall. I just seen a video the other day where Steve Meade basically did his the same way. So they come around here, go into the Sky High car audio fuse holders, go down around, and they go down under the car to the back. Now, with this car, I did find a way to run those things inside the vehicle. Shout out to Javier Garcia, man. He used to be like the top Malibu. I'm not saying he ain't still, because I think he's took all this stuff out, man. But at the end of the day, man, he's still the top dog, man. So no matter what I do with this Malibu, man, he'll always be the top winner on that. And then obviously to my man, Father Bass, y'all see I got overspray with the plastic dip, man. I always like to black out my Chevrolet emblems and black out this here. I still got to get this stuff off of here too, man. It's just, like I said, just the only time I got time to do this stuff is on the weekends. I stay rushing with it. And then I bought a can of nightshade. The nozzle on it was screwed up, so there's some crap. I don't know if y'all be able to see the stuff on this camera, man, but it's so bright out here, but it's only like 40 degrees today, so that's just, unfortunately, living in Omaha, man, that's what we deal with, just back and forth weather, man. But she's coming along, man, but it's some, you know, unfortunately it's stuff that I got to go back and tidy up, because I tried to do it when the weather wasn't ideal for the stuff that I was doing. Obviously, with painting these headlights, it wasn't ideal for that. I'll redo them eventually. It ain't gonna be no time soon because I just got to hear about it enough to the point to where I start to care. And then I did get these. I didn't do a video on them, but I got these off of eBay, where you can get, you know, like you buy your car from whatever car lot and they have their name on there. So I got these jokers for my car, so I could, instead of repping somebody's car lot, I just rep my damn car in my YouTube channel, and maybe if somebody see it in passing, man, they'll get on it. So that's under the hood. So like I said, when it comes to this, not too much left to do. Just swap out the alternator, and then I'll do 2 more runs. I got the 3.0 welding cable that I got. I'll do 2 more runs over to the alternator for the Big 3 upgrade. 2 more runs here on the negative end over to the alternator for the Big 3/Big 4 upgrade, man, just to make sure we're squared away there. So that's the front end. Like I said, I kind of just did it front to back, man, or back to front. Like I said, man, the doors will be done hopefully. I'll put it this way, man, I'm trying to have everything done by Cinco de Mayo. I think that's roughly about 2 weeks away, man. So there's the interior. Like I said, I wish I could have cleaned the car up, man, but time is of the essence, man. So y'all know, right around with a speaker and a shoebox on the floor. That's what I'm doing, because I really don't care, man. Eventually it's going to come down, and you know, I have the rims and all that stuff situated on here, man. But right now, with all these potholes and the way things are going crazy around here, man, my main focus is getting this system done by Cinco de Mayo. Like that weekend, I want to be out here being able to turn that bass knob up and down and clowning that way. And this is my hack job of the MVX sound deadener. But, you know, at the end of the day, it works, so whatever. So I hope that I did a decent job of doing a walk around video on the car, man. Like I said, I'm using one of my little spare phones due to the fact that my other phone had to be in there just to have some music going. This phone is a spare phone. My camera's in there, but she's not charged up. I don't know if I ever did any close-up on these. Here, I got these little dub emblems around the car, man. This one, my last Malibu had chrome door handles. This one didn't, so I had to order these and put these on there. But got the little dub badges on there, put the little chrome pieces on it. Did that on both sides. Still got the DUB tail lights, man. I don't know if that's going to come through on the camera or not. But trust me, it's still in there. I mean, of course, they're dirty right now, but we'll get all that stuff cleaned up eventually, man. So this is just a rough version of the walk around. Hopefully I didn't shake the phone too bad, man, but just for anybody that's, you know, thinking like, hey, you know, what's his plans, or, you know, what's he's doing what is he going to do going forward, that's it, man. So I got a whole bunch of stuff to do as far as getting her squared away with Orion SPLX amp, all my highs, getting those in that rear deck. The PRV horns are going in the rear deck. The Orions are going in the rear deck. The Rockvilles are going up front. And the Orion Super Tweeters are going up front, man. So that'll get the high squared away. Still doing my massive sub. Still got an update to do on those eventually. Just waiting on some stuff to come through. Once that occurs, and I'll do that update video. But hopefully, by the time I get that update video done, it'll be from sitting in the trunk, because at that point I'm gonna be ready to go ahead and start slamming, breaking them in, and getting going here, man. So just a ton of stuff, man, ton of wire. Y'all seen on the lithium battery, she's got 7 connections. So some of those are already used up, and then the rest of them are going to those ill customs. Those 10 in, 10 out for my wires, and the rest of that stuff would be going into the dual amp inputs on the Orion. The other couple of wires would be going into the highs amps. And my main thing is being able to hit that play button and go have some fun, and then come home and do it the next day. So y'all know, same old deal, man. It's your boy Young Dub. Any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and hit me up, man. It's Team GP. I'm missing the S on my excessive amperage. The S came off because, like I said, man, it's Omaha, man. This stuff is brutal, man. This is why copper tin wire exists because of cities like this, man. But y'all know the deal, man. Hit me up. Any questions, comments, concerns. I'll try to get back to everybody, man. It's your boy Young Dub. I'm out.